What's up, guys? My name is Mad Squash 924. Welcome back to another episode of Alan Wake Remastered Part 17, where we are in our apartment. And, we get some sunglasses and, painkillers, because, you know, Alan's not feeling so hot.
Fast. The prospect of being awake started to seem bearable again.
Where's the sunglasses?
The sunglasses made the world look bearable. Now I could keep my eyes open without feeling like a vampire in the sun. There was a message waiting for me on the machine.
You have one new message.
Al! Are you still asleep? Wakey, wakey! You should have your show on your TiVo. If Alice wasn't too mad to record it. As she called me earlier and really chewed me out. Yeah, we went a little overboard last night. But parties are a part of this business. Al, look, I'm saying this as your friend. She's not doing your career any favors by trying to run your life like that, okay? I'll talk to you later, Al. Watch the show.
Okay. Well, watch the TV.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Harry Gallic Show.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. We have a great show tonight. I've been talking with the best-selling author Alan Wake about his new book, The Sudden Stop.
Yeah, good read. Go buy it.
No, it is a good read. Look, I'm gonna be honest here.
Is that wise?
No, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I got people who give me the lowdown on books. I'm a busy guy. But this one, I actually read from cover to cover. I mean, I'm a big fan.
Wow, thanks.
Now, this might be a spoiler for those who haven't read the book yet. Based on the sales figures, the two people out there who haven't read the book yet. But this last book is all about the death of the main character, the hard-boiled New York detective, Alex Casey. Now, there's been a lot of outrage about this. Why the hell did you kill Casey? What the hell were you thinking, man?
Good riddance. No, seriously, though. 7 years and 6 books is a long time. He was a gloomy guy to spend all your working hours with, and it was a good run. But it's time to explore new things. My next book will be a departure from the old for me.
You selfish bastard, always thinking of yourself. Well, you've certainly given us a lot of entertainment over the years. And now that you mention it, Casey was a gloomy guy. Never had much luck with his love life with the ladies. Was that autobiographical in any way?
Yeah, no kidding. Casey's lady friends tended to die on him. With Casey, it was all about his pain. No, nothing autobiographical about that. I'm a happily married man. My wife is my muse.
Well, congratulations. That's great to hear. So, how's the publicity tour been treating you?
Good? Great. But I gotta say, I'm glad to be back home in New York.
Well, you've certainly been on the news a lot lately. Lots of parties and, you got into a fight with some paparazzi.
Oh, man. Well, that guy was really in my face. I lost my temper. I know that wasn't cool.
You are famous for that temper.
Well, I did also write several books.
Well, your latest novel is called The Sudden Stop, and it's in bookstores now. Go get it. That means the two of you out there who haven't bought it yet. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have for you tonight. I want to thank all our guests for the evening. Alan Wake, Sam Lake. Once more, do the face for a Sam. And our musical guests, Poets of the Fall. Thank you, and good night.
At least I'd been funny. I told myself I could live with that.
Watch the show?
I didn't say anything stupid, if that's what you want to know.
Okay, Grumpy. You want an aspirin or something?
Are you going to start with me about drinking now?
You know what? Go back to sleep, Alan.
Okay.
What? Now you can't even talk to me?
Well, this morning I was angry because you said you'd be home at midnight and you showed up at 7 a.m. and passed out in mid-sentence. Now I'm over it. Are you angry?
This goddamn tour. It's gotten out of hand.
Oh, honey. It's almost over, right? We can get back to normal. Then you can start writing again.
I'm sorry, honey.
Alan, you're not thinking straight. Just take a shower and go back to bed, huh?
Yeah, You're right, honey. I'm sorry. Once this is over, let's go away together. A vacation. Just you and me. Some peace and quiet.
Just you, me, peace, and quiet. Bright Falls, the present day.
Somehow, the clicker was the key to the cabin. I had to return to Cauldron Lake to save Alice. I'm going back to the lake to finish this. I'm going to write an ending to the story in the manuscript on my own terms, to make it all right.
Why can't you just write it here?
The last page is still in the typewriter. I need to read it first. Everything needs to be just right. Zane tried to cut some corners, and it didn't end well.
Okay, ready when you are.
I'm sorry, Sarah, but I need to do this alone. Barry, take her gun. Miss Weaver, close the door when I leave.
Good luck, Al.
See you later. When I got out, it was warm and sunny. I'd flicked the switch of the clicker. Had it done this? I didn't stop to question it. I had to take advantage of the sunlight to get to the lake. On Zane's page, I'd stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, about to use the clicker. That's where I was headed. Alone, in daylight, surrounded by the beauty of the Pacific Northwest landscape. It was hard not to let doubt creep in one last time. I could still chalk everything up to a dream, a delusion. I had enough imagination to make up something like this, having been in the cabin all this time, trapped in a story inside my head, gone mad from grief over Alice's death like Hartman had claimed. There would be no way of knowing. I told myself it didn't really matter. My course was set.
His course was set. Okay. I don't remember how long this game is, but it feels like we're coming close to the end. I imagine there's something over here. Yeah, there is. What's this? Batteries. That's all there was batteries. That's fine. Is this where we're stopping? No. We'll just follow the main road. We'll have to get out from here, though.
The darkness had touched me. There was a link between us, always would be. I could feel its presence again, getting closer.
I will kill your wife.
Okay, no one's behind us. Let's go. We also have a couple of flares and 3 flash grenades, if we definitely needed them.
The Dark Presence was no longer trying to capture the Rider so he could create the ending it wanted. The Rider knew too much. He was too strong. And he carried a weapon left behind by Thomas Zane, something that could hurt it. Now, the darkness was doing everything in its power to simply stop the Rider from ever reaching Cauldron Lake and the dark place it came from.
At least we can drive. You know, there's always been this little battery in the upper left corner, which I assume means it's the life for each car, but like, have I ever seen it go down, like, ever? I guess I could theoretically try to crash and see if that's what would happen, but it doesn't really matter. Let's go inside the diner. Sorry, the motel. Kind of looked like a diner.
Based on the signature in the motel register, Agent Nightingale had stayed here, in room number 2.
Room number 2, eh? Okay, we got a shotgun now, which is good for us. Room number 2, it's this one.
This had obviously been the room where Agent Nightingale had stayed when he hadn't been busy harassing me.
Yeah, and?
Look after yourself and your co-workers.
Could have fooled me.
Look after yourself and your co-workers. Weird, I can't see him. I guess I'm just gonna take the car. We don't have to be here, it seems. I got us extra materials, though, which is good. I mean, this is the right way.
What the hell?
Rude. Jesus. Holy fuck. How am I supposed to deal with that bullshit? Guess a flare? Flash grenade? Yeah.
What
Hate to waste kicking flash grenades on inanimate objects, but fuck, no way. This is just a whole lot of awesome, isn't it? That's just to gotta like take my time and just go slow. Damn, that's obnoxious.
What the hell?
Okay. And the other ones? The answer obviously is yes. Ow. Being assaulted by literally everything feels like. Okay, that's done. I mean, obviously if I take my time, I should be fine. Flash grenade seem to work there.
Nice to see you too.
Goodness, that was obnoxious. Freaking Bridge of Doom. Don't smack me, you bitch. Fuck me, he's annoying. Well, this car's had it. That's just great for me. Bitch. Get out of here, fuckers. There's a car up ahead. Time to go. Excessive, don't you think? What does this town come to? Let's go to that light. It's probably a checkpoint. Yep. Do I want this pump? Sure. They act like it's a better one. Yeah, we don't really need to get rid of this goop. Motherfuckers, dude. Gonna reload. Oh shit. Goodness gracious. Just trying to move on, you know? Finally.
The bottom of Cauldron Lake was a graveyard of things the lake had claimed in one way or another over the decades. The dark presence brought them up in its wake, scattering the rotten waterlogged hull of an old boat here, the remains of a long-ago crashed airplane there, trees shattered under the impacts. The earth groaned. It didn't even notice.
Okay, I think with that though, that's probably a good spot for us to end today's episode of Alan Wake Remastered. Hope you guys all enjoyed. If you guys have, make sure you guys leave a like, leave a comment. Tell me what you think of today's episode, of course. And if you're new to my channel or have been watching me for a little while and you haven't done so, feel free to subscribe to me, MadSquash924, and don't forget to ring the bell to get notified of my latest videos. On the next episode, we're going to Cauldron Lake, and I'll see you then. Goodbye.